Hey, Carol, it's time.
Time for you to stop making cryptic texts? What is it, Adam?
It's time for you to divorce me. It's over, Carol.
I'm sorry, what? Did I just read that correctly? Are you actually telling me to divorce you? Casually? Over text?
Don't act so shocked. You had to know something was going on. I've been working late for weeks now. Well, here's the truth. I proposed today and she said yes. So now that I've upgraded, you're no longer needed. I want a divorce so I can marry the woman I actually love.
Hold on, what are you even saying? You've had a girlfriend, you proposed to her, and I'm just now hearing about it? What in the world is going on? Are you seriously telling me you've been cheating on me?
Cheating? No, not cheating. I've just been spending time with someone who actually deserves me. Her name is Lena. She's sweet, honest, beautiful, and nothing like you. She's 20 years old, still in college, full of life. She actually smiles when she talks to me.
She's 20? You are 44. That's nearly half your age. She's practically the same age as our son. This isn't just inappropriate, it's disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself. What would our son say if he knew you were sleeping around on me with a woman who he might have gone to school with?
Oh, come on. Age is just a number. Love is love, Carol. You sound jealous. And frankly, I'm amazed you didn't catch on earlier. She's been over to the house multiple times. We weren't even subtle about it.
Wait a second. You brought her into our home?
Yep, she's been here. You probably vacuumed the guest room after we were done with it. Maybe even washed her clothes with mine. Honestly, it's kind of funny how oblivious you were.
You absolute piece of garbage. You actually made me wash her dirty laundry? I was out here doing the laundry, cooking meals, and scrubbing the bathroom while you were upstairs treating our house like a sleazy motel? God, I think I'm gonna be sick.
Look, don't blame me for your blindness. This is exactly why older women like you get replaced. You're bitter, you're tired, you don't have it anymore. Lena, on the other hand, she's vibrant. She makes me feel like a man again.
You're not a man, Adam. You're a midlife crisis in human form. You're embarrassing.
Call me whatever you want, Carol, but it's not gonna change the reality here. I'm marrying Lena, and I need you gone. I'm not supporting some washed-up housewife who thinks putting on lipstick before dinner counts as romance. Women over 40 are finished. You should be grateful I put up with you this long.
Oh, you want to talk about women over 40, huh? Well, if I'm over the hill, what's that make you?
Oh, please, men and women aren't the same thing. Men ripen like a fine wine. Women, on the other hand, ripen like bananas.
I'd say your banana hasn't been ripe in quite some time, but I digress. You know what? Fine. I'll divorce you. I want absolutely no part in whatever nightmare you're walking into. I don't even want to breathe the same air as the bed you defiled with your barely legal girlfriend. But let me make one thing clear. You are 100% at fault here. You broke your vows. So yes, I will be demanding alimony. A lot of alimony, and I expect it paid in full up front.
Sure, fine, whatever. Consider it a little charity on my part. I feel sorry for you. You have to spend the rest of your very short life dumped, old, and alone. Take your hush money and go knit in peace.
Don't pretend you're being generous. You're just desperate to clear the way for this fantasy life you think you're building with a college student who still calls her mom when she's sick.
Talk, talk, talk. I'm tired of going around in circles with you about this. I'm moving on. I've got a future now. A young, beautiful fiancé, wedding plans, honeymoon ideas. You've got cat hair and empty wine bottles.
Good luck with that. You're a 40-something narcissist with back problems and a used car. You're not starting a new life, you're starring in a public meltdown.
Call it what you want. I'm done here. The papers are coming soon. Try not to cry on them.
Oh, I'll sign them with a smile. And when your shiny little college romance crumbles under the weight of your stupidity, I'll be toasting to my freedom.
That's rich. Still clinging to dignity, huh?
No, Adam, I'm clinging to reality. Something you clearly abandoned the moment you started hitting on people young enough to rent a car with a cosigner. Good luck. You'll need it.
Hey, Carol, it's been a while, huh? How are you holding up these days? Let me guess, you're sitting alone in a tiny apartment, microwaving leftovers, surrounded by piles of laundry and bills. It must be rough for you right now. You're over 40, single, and completely invisible to society. I can't imagine there's a line of suitors forming outside your door either. And with your limited paycheck, you're probably just scraping by. It must be a very humbling experience.
Wow. Is this seriously how you start a conversation now? You just pop in after ghosting me for months with some pathetic attempt at schadenfreude? You sound like you're describing some sad movie character you made up in your head. Why are you sending me those weird little fantasy monologues about my misery? Do you actually think I'm sitting here hoping to hear from you?
Hey, I'm just being friendly and trying to check in. You don't have to be so hostile. I figured you'd appreciate a little human connection, but I guess bitterness doesn't age well, huh?
You're not checking in, you're gloating, and it's pathetic. And it's very similar to the last time we talked. I remember you gloating then about marrying your college girl sweetheart. Shouldn't you be off having candlelit dinners and posting inspirational quotes about age gap love on social media? Why are you even texting your ex-wife?
Yeah, about that. Turns out Lena isn't exactly the dream I signed up for. Things have shifted. She's kinda awful, to be honest.
Oh, really? You don't say.
She says she's too swamped with school to do anything at home. She won't cook, won't clean, won't do laundry. She says the apartment is too big, like that's somehow my fault. Everything's too much or not enough.
I see. Please go on.
Last week she told me my clothes smell like cigarettes and she refuses to wash them because her stuff will stink. Now she just piles my laundry in a basket and walks past it like it's invisible. So guess what I'm doing now?
Oh, please, Adam, the anticipation is killing me. Don't make me guess.
Instead of home-cooked meals, I'm eating microwaved pasta from the gas station every night, wiping down counters with paper towels, washing my own underwear in the sink like some kind of intern. I get home from work and I'm still working, except now it's vacuuming and trash duty.
Wow, that is all just so terrible. Absolutely terrible. What about money? Are you having money problems?
She's blowing through money like I'm made of it. Subscriptions, cosmetics, Uber Eats for herself but not me. I checked my bank app this morning. I've got $53. That's it! $53 to my name! The last time I had that little money was when we were first married and broke. Except now I don't even have a supportive partner. I've got a roommate who calls me brah and leaves passive-aggressive sticky notes on the fridge.
Wow, I'd say I'm surprised, but I'm really not. This was inevitable, Adam. You made your bed, and now you're apparently using it as a laundry drying rack.
Are you seriously just gonna laugh this off? I'm telling you, Carol, she changed! After the wedding, she became a totally different person. She used to smile at me like I was the center of her world. Now she barely even looks up from her phone. I don't know who I married!
You don't know who you married because you never bothered to find out. You fell in love with a filtered version of her, the fun parts, the cute texts and bedroom selfies. But who was keeping the house running? So you could pretend you were put together. I was. Lena saw a version of you that I created through years of maintenance and effort. She never had to see the back end of your life, until now. Now she has to clean up after the man-child she thought was a grown-up, and she's not impressed. And by the way, when you live with someone twice your age, it stops being exciting real quick. It becomes exhausting. The wrinkles, the complaining, the control issues, all of it's harder to ignore when you're seeing it up close every day.
You don't have to enjoy this so much! I'm telling you this because I'm hurting! And now to make matters worse, my company found out about the affair!
Oh goodness, please, tell me what the fallout from that was.
I got demoted and my pay was cut by 25%. Lena's been even colder to me ever since, too. She started spending more nights at study groups, and I know what that means. Half the time she doesn't even come home anymore. And without your salary in the household, everything's tighter than ever. We can barely keep up with rent and utilities. The fridge is empty most of the time, and I don't even have enough to order a pizza. I honestly don't understand how the company found out. It's not like I broadcast it. So how the hell did it get out?
I guess you forgot, huh?
Forgot what?
The CEO of your parent company is my cousin on my mom's side. I've had a direct line to the top of that company since before you even got hired.
Wait, what? What kind of connection even is that?
The kind that gets things done. My mom was furious about how you treated me, and she vented to her sister. And her sister, being the person she is, probably passed it along to her son, who, just to refresh your memory, is the CEO. It doesn't take long for word to travel, Adam. Especially when it's about a scandal. And for the record, my cousin has always liked me. He used to joke that I was too smart for you, and I guess I can say now that he was right.
So this was your doing! You're the one who did this to me!
I didn't ruin you. You tanked yourself. Don't pretend this is some master revenge plot. You blew up your own life by having an affair with a college girl you barely knew. I didn't plant the explosives. I just stopped holding the wires together.
But still, I mean, come on! You could have stopped it! You could have said something to them!
Why would I? You cheated on me. You embarrassed yourself. You lost a job I helped you get. What exactly do you think I owe you?
Carol, please, can you at least talk to your cousin? Help me get the demotion reversed? I'm barely getting by out here!
What do you want me to do about it? It's not my company. I don't work there. Even if I called him, which I won't, it wouldn't make a difference. They're not going to reinstate someone they just busted for ethics violations. That's not how the corporate world works.
Then help me some other way. Move back in with me. The place is filthy. There's laundry everywhere. My dress shirts are wrinkled beyond saving. I don't even own a working iron. I miss how you used to make the house feel livable. Can't you just come back, clean up a bit, maybe cook a few meals?
Absolutely not. Why on earth would I come back just to take care of my ex-husband? If you're that desperate, pay for a cleaning service.
I don't have the money for that! Please, Carol, just this once, help me!
It's not just that I won't, I can't.
What do you mean?
I live somewhere else now. I got promoted to work in corporate headquarters. I'd had offers before, but I turned them down because I was married. Now that I'm free, I finally said yes. My new salary's better, plus I get a housing stipend. I used it to move into a condo near the office.
You've gotta be kidding me! Why do you get everything? You're the one who got dumped! I should be the one thriving! Instead, I'm stuck eating dollar ramen in a cluttered hellhole, and you're out there living in a luxury condo? This is all backwards!
And that's the difference between us. I build, you burn. You're still waiting for someone to fix your life for you. And the one person who used to do that, she is gone.
Carol, I was wrong. All of it. I should have stayed with you. I see that now. It's always been you. Please, let's try again. I'll divorce Lena. She means nothing to me now. Just say the word and I'll walk away from her. Let's start over.
That won't be happening. Why would I tie myself to a broke, underemployed man in his 40s who can't cook, can't clean, and has the emotional maturity of a teenager? You don't need a wife, you need a babysitter. Goodbye, Adam. I hope the $30 ring you gave that college girl was refundable, because that's the last thing you'll ever get back. Even after everything, the betrayal, the lies, and the pathetic downfall, Adam kept sending me what I can only describe as Romeo texts. You know the kind. Long, rambling messages about how he missed me, how he made a mistake, how we could fix this. Sometimes he begged for another chance, other times it was just a thinly veiled request for money dressed up as concern. I ignored every single one. Eventually, I blocked him on everything, changed my contact info, and even made sure he couldn't find my new address. I didn't want so much as a carrier pigeon from him. The line was cut, permanently. A few months later, a mutual acquaintance told me Adam's marriage to Lena collapsed after just 2 months. She cleared out their joint savings account and ran off with some 20-something gym rat she met online. Adam was left with nothing. He sold the house, liquidated the furniture, and now lives alone in a dingy studio apartment, working a dead-end job just to afford instant noodles. I wish I could say I was surprised. As for me, I am thriving. I got promoted, transferred to headquarters, and moved into a sleek high-rise condo with 3 cats and a fully stocked wine rack. For the first time in years, my life is peaceful. No drama, no chaos, just freedom, sunlight, and the quiet joy of knowing I survived him. Am I interested in getting married again? No thanks. I already did my time.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.